I guess from the time I was about 2.5 to 3 years old, I remember sitting in church and being fascinated with the organ. And that's all I wanted to do was play the organ. So in 1949, we moved out on Long Island and started attending Trinity Lutheran Church in Hicksville, New York. About a year later, I started taking piano lessons because I had to take piano before I could take organ with our organist and choir master, Charles F. Bohm. And I was told when I could play the Bach 15 Bach two-part inventions, I'd be able to start organ lessons, which I did the summer of 1955. And I also attended grades 6, 7, and 8 in the church's parochial school, and right away started playing for chapel services on the organ there. I got out of the Army in '69. I finished my last year at Curtis. I graduated in 1970, and then I was still at the church farm school. I was looking for a full-time church position, and it so happened that a friend called, I guess the last week in June, and said, "Did you know that Trinity Lutheran in Lancaster was open?" I said no. And we had visited in 1966. We had actually come out to Lancaster with some friends, visited Reg Lund at First Pres, and then he took us over and we visited with Carl Schroeder and played the organ at Trinity. So I was very familiar with Trinity. So I called up on a Sunday to the chairman of the music committee, and he said, well, we have somebody coming, a former organist is re-auditioning on Tuesday evening. If that doesn't work out, I'll give you a call. He called Tuesday evening, said, can you come out on Thursday? Came out on Thursday. We met in this room. There were about 15 people in this room. They asked me a lot of questions. I went over and played the organ, and everything went really well. Saturday morning, I got a call from Pastor Lim and said, you got the job. So I started beginning of September 1972.